Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of November reading for you all. November 16th through the 30th reading for Virgo. How are you all today? I am doing fantastic. I hope you are too. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. I've already meditated on the cards, you all, before I start the video. I want this one. And it does take me just a minute, so please be patient with me. Cards that we're using today are the Arcanum Tarot, the Energy Oracle, and the Angel Answer Oracle cards. Gotta wait for the right one to pop out, and I think it's this one right here. I see one right there. Trying not to throw them all over the place. Well, Mary, bless my heart. Sorry, you all. Sometimes I can shuffle and sometimes I can't. Alright, let's see what we got. The Hermit. Strength. King of Swords. The Sun card. Nine of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. You're clarifying the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower. Don't panic over the Tower. It's usually a good thing. Goddess of the Moon, and 5th Chakra Archangel Gabriel. The situation will improve, and communicate clearly. Give me just a minute, okay? I think that a lot of you guys, not everyone, but some of you guys have been going through a little bit of ups and downs, and some days, some weeks, some months are pretty good, and some you could do without. But I have a feeling that with this reading right here, that things are looking up for a lot of you guys in different ways. I think for some of you, maybe you've had some kind of sickness in your family, or in your, maybe you are the one that's being, have some kind of illness. But I also think that you're getting through that, and I think things are getting better for you. I think financially, you may have been having some issues, but I think you're getting out of that. I think possibly your job may have been pulling you in too many different directions for a lot of you guys. And I think that that is all working itself out. So I believe, and especially with this, the situation will improve. I believe you're on the upside of things. Everything is kind of mending itself, whether it be the some kind of an illness or the job situation or even finances. I think things are changing for you if they haven't already. I think they're going to be happening now. So that's how I'm feeling with these cards. And I feel like that, you know, with this Eight of Pentacles, this, to me, this makes me feel like a job situation or something that you're getting really good at. I mean, you've mastered it, for heaven's sakes. So whatever the job is that you do, you're extremely good at it. And I don't need to tell you that, but I feel like that there may be something coming in that might be, hold on. I feel like that you're going to be focusing on something different in your job. That's how I'm feeling, especially with this tower above it. And then with this messenger above it as well. And it's something that's going to get you excited again. So let's say, if you're at the same job for a long time, or you've had the same career for a long time, and now all of a sudden somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I've got a new job that's going to be available, and I think you would be great at it. Would you be interested? And you're like, yeah. And it's something that you would enjoy doing, and maybe even more so than what you're doing now. Something that will be financially rewarding for you, and something that you could see yourself doing for a very long time. So kinda, to a certain extent, some of you guys may be getting new jobs, new promotions, a brand new job title, and in that, I think there will be some kind of financial reward for a lot of you guys. So maybe this financial reward comes hand in hand with a yearly raise, or with a bonus, or with a holiday bonus, or something to that extent. But I think for a lot of you, there's something about your job, or about your title, or about your situation that's going to be changing in a much better way for you. And I believe that's where this tower is coming in. And tower cards, you all, are not always bad cards. Sometimes it means a change, but that's okay, because that's how we keep moving in life. That's how we live life. We are always looking to better ourselves one way or another, or to get more experience with something, right? And that's how I feel like with this tower card. Maybe they're going to be like, hey, guess what? You know, we want to put you in this brand new position. Nobody's ever done it before. We think you'll be great at it. We're going to give you this big old title. We're going to give you a raise, and you're going to be great at it. I mean, that's kind of how I'm feeling with this. Now, it's not going to be for everyone, of course, but for some of you guys, if there's a promotion in your job or at your work or something like that, you might want to apply for it. Now, for some of you, maybe this is you guys going back to school and getting your license or your certificate or your some kind of acknowledgement that you can now work doing something specific that you've went to school for, and now you'll be getting a raise that way. So especially if you've been going to school and then all of a sudden you get a really good job, that's going to be a huge financial gain, right? Some of you guys may be wanting to go back to school or take online classes to finish something or gain more knowledge about something that you will absolutely enjoy doing, like you haven't in a while. Because sometimes you get kind of burnt out and sick of the same things that you're doing over and over and over and over, right? But look at this Sun card. Look at this financial gain. This is financial freedom almost. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's going to be a millionaire or anything like that, so don't take that the wrong way. But I am saying with this card right here, it makes me feel like you're not going to have to say, oh crap, when I get paid this week, will I have enough money to pay my electric bill or my car payment? You know, that kind of thing. I just feel like that you're going to be able to start saving money or having extra money at the end of the week or at the end of the month, to where you're not so stressed out about money. And that's a huge relief and a huge weight off of your shoulders. And that's how I'm feeling, you all. I mean, I really do believe that for a lot of you guys. Now, if for some reason that you're in the same job, I think maybe you could possibly be getting a raise. I think maybe they'll give you some kind of acknowledgement somehow, some way. Maybe maybe your insurance will get better, or maybe they'll give you more in your retirement funds. Somehow, some way, I feel like that you're going to get a benefit somehow, financially. So even if you're not expecting it, don't be surprised when it happens. And I believe it'll be before the end of this year. It may not be by the end of November, but I think by the end of December it'll be coming. Excuse me. Sorry. Now, I have the Seven of Wands, but you know what? All that tells me is you guys are... this is usually life experiences, just like I was saying earlier. Sometimes this is you guys defending yourself, defending your job, defending your home, defending something. But a lot of times this is just part of life experiences, which is what gets you smarter, which is what makes you realize, I'm not going to go back and do that again, right? We've all been there before. I mean, we all have to make mistakes in order to move forward and not do it again. That's part of life, and that's how I feel with this Seven of Wands. And then I have this Strength card, determination and trust and believing, and you know, if you look at this card, the person versus the wild animal. This is one of those cards that if you don't trust each other, that this could go really wrong, right? This is trust in yourself too. So this is you guys just being strong and being capable of handling anything that gets thrown at you. And you guys already are that way. But sometimes you might need to hear it. Sometimes you might need to realize it. And with this card, it just means that you just got to believe in yourself. You've got to trust and believe and just know that everything's working out. And it is. It's working out right in front of our very eyes right now with this reading. The situation will improve, which is this reading, I believe. So for those of you that have been going through a little bit of nonsense, and it can go in many, many different ways, you guys know that. I believe that I believe that beginning of November through the end of December is really going to be huge for a lot of you guys. Huge in different ways. In a way that you're just going to be happy again. It's just a great feeling that I have. Hold on one second, okay? You have this Goddess of the Moon, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and the Hermit card. To me, these are all spiritual cards. These are you guys going with your intuition, going with your inner guidance, going with your gut feelings. Sometimes when I get the Hermit card, it's also saying that sometimes you need to be left alone. And that's how I feel with the Hermit card. You know, sometimes whenever you feel maybe lost or confused or not know exactly which way to go or what step to take, if you'll just be by yourself for a minute, and when I say a minute, maybe it's an hour, maybe it's half a day, I mean, but if you don't have your own place, go into your bedroom, go into the bathroom, go into your car. And when you do, and you actually start thinking and going within and finding that spiritual side and digging deep, you're going to have better knowledge of how you should handle things, how you should deal with things, and how you should cope sometimes with things. And to me, this Hermit card is you guys being led in the right direction, being led by the universe, being led by your gut and your intuition and your instincts. And when you open up to that, you'll actually realize that your decisions and your choices and the way you handle things are the right way for you to go, are the right things for you to do. And it makes you feel so much better about your choices or about your decisions. And then with this goddess of the moon, this is intuition, you all. This is going within. This is exactly what I just told you. So these are these two cards together, and then you get the fifth chakra, Gabrielle. You've got angels on your side. Always remember that. Sometimes you may need to ask them to help you, to help you with your decisions, because they need you to ask them before they can help you. I just want to throw that out there. So if you are needing help, if you are needing guidance, if you are needing some kind of direction, ask your angels to help you. Gabrielle here also stands for sticking up for yourself, speaking up for yourself, self-expression, communication. It's also communicating with spirit. So when and if you guys ever feel a little lost, confused, not knowing directions, go within. Always go with your gut. And I know I tell you guys that all the time. I don't need to tell you that every time. But with these readings and these spiritual cards, you might need to know that. And then there's the communicate clearly. I'm just now seeing that with this fifth chakra. Here's the communicate clearly, right? And that's what this card is. So that it's kind of funny. The same thing. So there's something about communication that you guys need to either work on or handle a delicate situation or stick up for yourself maybe. You'll do the right thing. You guys always do. But sometimes it's easier if you got a little help, if you know what I mean. This makes me feel like whenever, if there is something going on that you haven't gotten through yet, I think it's changing right now. I mean, I believe that you guys have already went through the worst, and I think things are looking up for you, especially with this Sun card. You guys know how much I love this card, right? This is just flat out, plain and simple happiness, new beginnings, abundant blessings, all kinds of tickled, right? Give me just a minute, okay? Okay. I'm talking your ear off. I'm sorry. Give me just a second. If any of you guys are having financial issues, I don't think that's going to last much longer. I'm happy to say. I just want to make sure they're straight. You know, this Tower card panics people sometimes, but please don't let it. Sometimes it's just the ending of something, so something else new and exciting can come in. Sometimes it's just the way you're thinking. It's a new perspective on the way you see things, and especially with this King of Swords right here, that might be exactly what it is. You know, one day you might go to bed and be thinking one way, and when you wake up the next morning, maybe because of a dream or just because of an idea or maybe because of an angel, you're all of a sudden saying, wait a minute, you're thinking a different way. You've got a clarity moment. You've got a truthful moment. You're like, I need to change the way I do this, or I need to handle this in a different way, or I need to go on a different path, whatever it is. And with that, that could be the tower moment. So it doesn't always mean something huge is going to happen and something's going to come crashing down. It just means that there's going to be a change in your life, whether it be something small or something large. So don't panic over the tower. It's a good thing. The universe is bringing it in for your good, for the good of the next step that you're about to take. So with this Seven of Wands, I feel like this is, sometimes I feel like he's defensive, or he's sticking up, he's standing his own ground, he's sticking up for himself or his family or his job or his home. But if you'll notice here, he's doing a great job. You guys are going to be doing a great job. So sometimes if you feel like you're being picked on, or you feel like that things are being thrown at you, just handle them, because you guys will and you can, and it's not that big of a deal. And then when the end of the day is over, you'll be like, that's how this is. This is part of life experiences. And then I have the Strength card saying that you guys are strong enough to handle whatever you're being put through or whatever gets thrown at you. And you just need to believe and trust and have determination, and just know that your choices will be the right ones, especially when you go within and go with your intuition. I have this King of Swords that really makes me feel like, now this could be a person that you're dealing with, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, male or female. You may be dealing with this person. But this also could be your energy, your clarity moment that comes in. But maybe from this messenger, like I said earlier, it could be through a dream, or it could be all of a sudden it hits you like a ton of bricks, and you're like, that's it. But there makes me feel like that there's going to be some kind of a clarity moment, a message coming in, or some kind of a situation that might change in the better for you. This Hermit, these two cards are just telling me, if you do need to get the cobwebs out of your head, or you need some time alone, don't be afraid to take it. And just be able to open up and start thinking about and praying about and meditating on which way you should go and what to do and how to handle it. And when you do, you will feel more powerful, because you'll know exactly what you need to do. Seriously. I have this Eight of Pentacles. For some of you guys, your jobs are going to be changing. Your titles might be changing. You might be getting promotions. You might be getting a new job. You might be getting some kind of a license or certificate. Or you may be wanting to change your careers somehow, some way. I see this as a job opportunity for a lot of you guys. And then with this Nine of Pentacles, this is financial gain for a lot of you. I mean, for heaven's sakes, this makes me feel like financial freedom. You don't have to worry about paying the bills every month. You're going to be able to save a little bit. Some of you might be getting a huge chunk coming in too. So this gets me tickled. And then you've got this Sun card. This beautiful, happy, energetic, you're on top of the world type of a card. New beginnings and new ways of thinking and new ways of handling things. The situation will improve, and I think it's improving as we speak. I really do. And two of these cards are saying communicate clearly, basically. Stick up for yourself if you need to. Don't let anybody push you around or bully you. Not that you guys do. But something about two of these cards makes me feel like that there's something that you need to express yourself about, or stand up for yourself about, or speak the truth about. So this is a fantastic reading, Virgo. If you guys have been going through a little bit of nonsense, I think that's coming to an end. If it hasn't already, it's coming fast. If you guys are looking for that job, that could be coming too. And financial rewards, I think, is going to come along with it. Fantastic reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. This is your second half of November reading, November 16th through the 30th reading for Virgo. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.